Hey everybody, Eli here again with another tips video. As you know, the weather has been pretty crap lately, so yeah, with not being on the water, I decided to do another one of these. So this time we're going to go way back to November of 2017 from a trip down in Pointe-à-Chen, which I had done a full video on. This particular situation, there were two reds that were causing a lot of commotion in a small pond behind an area of shoreline that I was fishing. So I could hear them, stirring up water and everything. So I wanted to go investigate, see what they were. Obviously at the moment I didn't know that they were redfish. I figured they were, but I didn't know for sure. So I rounded a corner and saw a redfish sitting there. It wasn't one of the ones that was making the noise, but I went ahead and caught it, and then I continued on, and I got to the mouth of this pond where the water was only a few inches deep. I couldn't get into the pond to get to the redfish, but I could see them. It was two of them that were feeding at the moment, and they were heading my direction. So two things to take away from this. One of them being, even though you're sight fishing, always be listening, because you can definitely hear fish hitting things on top of the water, or when the water's shallow enough you can hear them splashing around while they're being very active. The other thing is, when you find two fish together, particularly feeding, but even when they're not, sometimes when they're even spooking and not really feeding that well, when you find two fish together and you throw a lure in between them, they're almost always going to compete for it, which can almost always guarantee that you're going to get a chance to hook up with one of them. Whether you're fast enough with your hook set or not, that's your deal. But obviously in this situation, I hooked one of the fish. The water explodes, craziness ensues. There's a fish that runs past me at one point in the video, which I think you can see right here. And yeah, it was a fun fight. I think it was one of the bigger fish of that day. I hope that helps you, and I hope it helps you catch some fish. If you want to share this with a buddy who needs help catching some fish, go ahead and do that. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe, please. I would really appreciate it. And leave a comment down below. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. Yeah, have fun. Go catch some fish. I'll see y'all later when the weather gets better.